Wynn from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And Wynn will take it out to the 17-yard line. An opportunity here for Brendan Allen out of Arkansas. And Allen's first pass is complete to Wynn. And Wynn breaks a couple tackles, picks up 15. Hand off to Tim Cook. Cook, a good run. A flag comes flying in from the backfield. Kamal Ishmael with the tackle. Free for tonight's game is Brad Allen.
Offense number 40. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's against the fullback Tommy Bohannon. It'll be 1st and 18 here for Jacksonville. On 2nd down, setting up a screen pass. Jonathan Grimes. And Grimes takes it across the 35, gets 9. On 3rd and 8, pressure coming. They get a hand on him. And a good job in the secondary. The pass intended for D.D. Westbrook. Justin Hardy back to receive this punt. Hardy from the 24. There is a flag. And Hardy gets hit as he gets up to the 35-yard line.
Kick.
DeJuan Harris and Gerard Harper.
Receiving team number 52. That 10-yard penalty is administered from the end of the kick. It will be first down.
It looks to be Harper. It's offensive possession here for the Falcons. Matt Sims in at quarterback. Kelvin Taylor, the running back. Sims on 1st down. Completes the pass to Marvin Hall. Taylor gets wrapped up.
Right now they have Schweitzer there, Garland lining up beside him at the guard.
On 3rd and 1, Taylor gets the carry. And Taylor doesn't get the yards he needs for the first down. And Wynn back to receive. And this will be marked out at the 34-yard line. At the 34-yard line. Brandon Allen taking a shot down the field. And that's incomplete. No flag is thrown. Actually a flag now in the backfield as Brendan Allen went down.
Olatoye here. Great job of starting outside, using that vision. You see that long stride, that makeup speed.
It was a roughing on the passer of Brandon Allen.
Pushed his man right back into the lap of the quarterback. I don't know how you get called for a penalty on that.
Another flag comes flying in. Not sure the officials know this is the 4th preseason game of the season.
They're warming up too.
Holding. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
That's against Joe Villano, the Falcons. And Grimes is gang tackled. Duke Riley the first there with Chris Odom.
Some bad decisions. A lot to be excited about that young man.
A little bootleg and a good pass to the sideline. D.D. Westbrook. Juan Harris now in at running back here for Jacksonville. No play action. Shot to the end zone. It's incomplete. Looking for Jamal Robinson. Excuse me, actually for Larry Pinkert. Delayed handoff up the middle. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. They get an arm on Allen. Allen escapes. Now trying to run. And a good job of containment right there by Niesman. 4th and 1. Jacksonville going for it with Tim Cook in the backfield. Cook gets it. And Cook with a second effort will get the first down. Opportunity now for Jacksonville. Cook. Tackled by Jermaine Grace. On 2nd and 7, the handoff to Grimes. And Grimes gets up to the 9. Over the middle. A completion and the first down. D.D. Westbrook with the catch. Ishmael with a tackle.
The young guys can step up.
Allen taking the shot to the corner, jump ball, and that is intercepted. Bleedy Ray Wilson comes up with a big play for the Falcons as Brandon Allen was targeting D.D. Westbrook.
What an outstanding play by Bleedy Ray Wilson. I mean, is that not?
Sims on first down. Throws incomplete over the middle, intended for Reggie Davis. And 10 here for the Falcons. Handoff. Terrell Presley.
Ball has to come out quick here, most likely.
Sims gets rid of it, completes the pass for the first down. A good job holding on for that catch by Joshua Perkins, a tight end, and a flag is thrown in the backfield.
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face, number 74, offense. 10-yard penalty, remains third down.
That's against DJ Tilavia. Pushed back to their own 13-yard line. Sims delayed handoff to Taylor. Taylor with a good run. Kelvin Taylor, the son of Fred Taylor. A 14-yard gain on 3rd and 17. Bosher on to punt. Shane Wynn back. And this is a good punt by Bosher. Back to the 16-yard line. Wynn gets hit by Jermaine Grace. A 52-yard punt.
See if he can stack up some positive plays on top of each other.
First down, the handoff to Grimes. Second down and 8. Another pass. And this time it's caught once again by Shane Wynn.
As we get more info.
On first down, another flag is thrown as Allen is scrambling, and he'll run out of bounds as he crosses the 45 up to the 46. But let's see if this one's coming back.
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face, number 56, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Penalties mounting up for the Falcons here in this first quarter, but a good play behind the line of scrimmage.
No, he's getting after it.
On second down and 12.
Good contract here. A lot of guys up front who can play.
On 3rd and 4, taking the shot down the sideline, and that is complete and a touchdown. D.D. Westbrook able to beat Akeem King 43 yards for the touchdown.
Outstanding placement on this football by Allen. I mean, when you have that much time to throw and you can put it on him, I mean, not bad coverage, but there wasn't a lot of room to fit that pass in, but he did.
Jason Myers for the extra point. And that's the way this first quarter will come to a close. Down scored by Jacksonville. Jason Myers kicking off. And no chance to return here for Marvin Hall. Was Harry Potter wearing like a periwinkle robe or no?
Absolutely.
Sims. The low throw and a nice catch by Deontay Burton. 10-yard completion to Burton there. Here on first down, able to break a tackle is Presley. And Presley takes it across midfield to pick up 9.
The thing you run through with all those arms.
Yeah.
Presley, he proved he could do it right there on the real deal.
Trying to cut it back up the middle. No such luck this time. On 3rd and 3, it is the handoff. Trying to go low is Taylor, and Taylor will get to the 50-yard line. He'll pick up a yard, but 4th and 2 is coming up.
So short yardage, it's hard to move the ball there.
Bosher to punt. Wynn back to receive. Fair catch signals and made at the 16-yard line for this game. Bortles a scratch. Chad Henne a scratch. And the handoff to Cook, and Cook with a really good run. On 1st and 10, pressure coming off the edge. And that pressure was coming from Jarnor Jones.
Beneath coverage, you saw there breaking down on the pass. Good recognition by him.
Second down and 6, really good play fake here, executed by Allen. He got fooled, went after the ball carrier. Second straight pass to the tight end, but the ball comes loose, and they're going to say he was down. Ben Koyak, the tight end. Atlanta's saying they've recovered.
Forward progress was stopped. It's second down.
Well, you just heard it right there.
Got it right.
Hand off to Cook. And Cook will come up a yard shy of that first down marker. 3rd and 1 coming up. On 3rd and 1. Cook converts a 3rd down conversion as he goes up the 35-yard line.
We're close to this stop.
Hand off to DeJuan Harris. And Harris to the 28.
See if they throw in a play action here. Now they hit him a couple times.
Allen taking a shot to the end zone again. No flag. The coverage by Bleedy Ray Wilson on Dede Westbrook once again. 3rd down and 3. Allen throws, and it is picked off. Jermaine Grace able to come down inbounds for the 2nd interception of the game by the Falcons. Time by Jermaine Grace.
This is a heck of a play for a young backer, for a rookie.
Oh, you played running back, so stop fooling people. You know you got good hands.
Sims.
There he goes.
Sims rolling out, dumps it off to Taylor with plenty of room to run. And Taylor diving. He's going to be marked out at the 46-yard line. Sims. Another good pass. Burton. That's the 3rd first down and 2 in a row as he takes it down to the 27-yard line. Sims stepping up, fumbles. And it looks like the Falcons have recovered. It'll be 2nd down.
To having some help at the tight end position. Struggling a bit with the bull rush.
Little bubble screen here for Reggie Davis. And Reggie Davis goes down.
Like I said, just stick to the routine, man. What's been working for me. You got a guy next to you they brought over in Dontari Poe. How has that relationship been so far with you and Dontari? Obviously, goal, but the ultimate goal, you know, is to bring wins to Atlanta. You know, give the city day in and day out all effort. So I mean, I'm ready for it. All right, Grady Jarrett right here. Justin Coy, back to you guys.
Look at that. Total yards. Domination, but a couple of interceptions have been costly. Key turnovers, key takeaways. 2nd down and 5. And the handoff to Grimes. And Grimes very close to that 1st down marker. And they will say it's good enough for the 1st down.
In the first half of this game.
Bouncing it outside is Grimes. Lowers ahead, avoids big contact. This Mercedes-Benz Stadium has to offer, and this week we got Fox Brothers Barbecue delivered here to the booth. And Coy, I don't know about you, but the Big Tex sandwich, it's brisket, white onion. You don't even need the sauce because the mustard on it. What a difference that makes. I mean,
Jaguars out here is throwing the rock all across the field right now. This defense needs to step up.
Able to break a tackle is Wynn as he takes it across midfield to the 49. Job by the NFL community, the sports community, the country, how they've rallied for the people of Houston. Another zip pass by Allen as he converts to Westbrook, and Westbrook takes it inside the 10.
You see there the quick snap. Defense isn't ready. We're having a tough time keep up with the tempo as well. Marquand Manuel.
Interceptions.
Watch this back tight end combo at the bottom.
Allen, tip ball in the air, and it's picked off again. 3rd interception of the game. This time it's picked off by Sherrod Niesman, and a flag in the end zone.
After this call.
There is no foul on the play after discussion. However, the ruling on the field is an interception. The result of the play is a touchback. Will be 1st down, Atlanta.
Texas has NFL bloodlines. His dad, Cliff, played 13 seasons with the Colts.
12 players on the defense with the snap imminent. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
1st and 5. Shot down the middle of the field. It's caught by Anthony Dobley. Sims over the middle. That's hauled in nicely by Eric Saubert to cut the deficit to 4 from 57, and that is going to be wide.
Had the length, too.
This 53-man roster. No chance to return for Marvin Hall.
She's another trustworthy guy you can put back there.
Taylor on the handoff, and a flag comes flying in from the secondary, and now the hat comes off as well.
There are 2 fouls on the offense on the play. Holding, offense number 72. That penalty is declined. After the play is over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 72, offense. That penalty will be accepted. The down counts. Second down.
Second and long here for the Falcons. Pressure coming. The handoff. And a good run by Taylor. Nearly broke it.
For a screen or draw here.
On 3rd and 14. Sims to his tight end, Eric Saubert. That's the second catch of the game for Saubert.
Erkin's right there with him for that battle for that 3rd tight end spot.
Bosher on to punt. Gets off a good one. Wynn at the 19. Slips a tackle. And he gets up to the 24-yard line. Pass there and a tackle by Josh Keyes. Down to 2 here for Jacksonville. On their first offensive possession here in the second half. DeJuan Harris will get the first down.
Here in this 4th preseason game especially.
3 takeaways for the Falcons defensively. A big hole up the middle. And a 10-yard run here for DeJuan Harris.
Showed the want to.
Now it's Tim Cook with the carry. And Cook will pick up a couple.
A lot of guys are showing their final show before either they make our football team or they go out to another team. It is a big thing. We really want to see how they are from the standpoint of their drive and their desire and their brotherhood, right?
Yeah.
And it's not over-exaggerated. It's truly what Dan believes. It's what our staff believes and our players believe.
And it shows. I mean, these guys all just seem to fit right in.
General manager. It was vital. Today, he has the amount of respect for me and I him, and we know the roles and we know what our responsibilities are. And
Hottest franchises in the NFL. Give us a little bit of a life lesson or something that you can give to us that anyone out there pursuing their dream can think about.
That's just an amazing thing. I believe our organization represents that.
Myers, his field goal attempt is good. Speed. Will he get a chance to return one? It looks like he will from a few yards deep in the end zone. Davis just getting tripped up.
Here he becomes a better and better leader and understands what he needs to do to be the best he can be. He put himself out there completely, worked out in California with the people who are going to be working with him.
He's a high character guy.
If that was a segue or not.
Yeah. Speaking of money, I mean, this suit you're wearing is no Target suit. I mean, this is one of the coolest suits you ever see on any GM in the NFL. Your assistant general manager here, he's helped you build a winner, a perennial powerhouse now, and he was in your wedding. He was a pallbearer at your father's funeral. How has that deep friendship
in New England with him, and that'll be a lifelong relationship that we have, of course.
Matt Bosher's punt gets off another good one to win at the 20. The special teams win just a 5-yard return. That schedule, everyone has different feelings, and on first down, another pass here to Shane Wynn for the first down. But
have those other teams that didn't have a winning record last year get better, of course, but it's set up for you guys to go ahead and make another run here. I want to talk a little bit about this defense you've pieced together.
I'll tell you what, there are so many similarities from the top down between this organization and the Patriots organization, going from the owner to the way this organization is in class. First cut after the 3rd preseason game.
I truly felt the first cut many times you're cutting people and it was premature. You weren't giving them a full chance to see what they could do. Of course, it just depends.
Cuts are made. How difficult is it for you and your staff to be looking at the other teams and trying to figure out who they may cut?
We have a really, like most teams do, they have their pro staff on the Dan and I spend an inordinate amount of time. I love it.
You'll face in this division a lot of outstanding tight ends, wide receivers. What positions did you address through the draft and free agency as a specific result of some of the opponents you're going to face
every time we step on the field? And I think we're in a really good spot that way. And I think offensive line, we continue to build there, of course. Really like where we are.
Seeing all these undersized linebackers, Thomas, why didn't you do this a few years? Was I ahead of my time? I don't know. I would have loved to play for this team.
That would have been the really lucrative. I'm concerned only because I think we're always trying to make it better. And I think there may be some guys out there, maybe there could be some cap casualties, or there could be some guys that are out there.
You've seen from their fit thus far?
I mean, both of those guys. I mean, I've talked to them both quite a bit prior to the season and during the season. Really impressed with their savvy. They have a lot of confidence. Back to confidence oozing out of this organization.
Season, getting these guys ready to go here next week.
Thomas, I know you've got to get going and keep on watching these guys. And a contender year in and year out, and that is not an easy thing to do in the NFL. Really modeling this team after the Patriots and what they have done.
And Truff has turned this program around. Never winning back-to-back winning seasons in your history, and then bringing a guy in Matt Ryan along, and
with Dan Quinn wants him in there.
Yeah, they want to be on the same page.
The field goal attempt from 35 is good. Reggie Davis won't get a chance to return this one.
Battle for that third tight end spot.
Sims on first down completes the pass to Deontay Burton, another guy battling. AtlantaFalcons.com/tickets. Sims throws, completes the pass to Marvin Hall. Hall down the sideline. Marvin Hall, the race to the end zone, and he gets forced out of bounds inside the 5.
University of Washington during his college years.
Taylor taken down at the 1.
With grit, tough as they come. It's going to be a tough decision.
Presley on second and goal, second
Ball's
effort. Fumble. Jacksonville is saying they have it. Let's wait for the official word.
Falcons recover it. It'll be a touchdown.
It is. Touchdown Atlanta.
Not how you drew it up.
Covered by Darian Griswold.
Nice little power O play, offside guard pull and showing that fight. And as he stretches, boy, that defender punched the pocket, didn't he? And who was that on the hustle there? Jumping in.
So that last play now is under review. No change really necessary.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
I mean, I'm just arms flailing everywhere. DJ, what are you laughing at?
The cobweb guy up there, come on.
In that here, and what the sports world, the way they've stood up, you have MLB players who are donating for every home run they hit. You have players, as you mentioned, J.J. Watt. He set out to raise $200,000 on a Sunday at 1 p.m. or more unified than most times in these days.
Jermaine Grace, another good tackle.
So the season should start off well for the Falcons at Soldier Field.
You know, we heard Thomas Dimitroff tell us, you got to go for it, right? You can't hold back. They went for it.
He's doing things the right way. That's how you build a winner.
Here on 3rd and 10, a nice job by Brandon Allen stepping up and completing the pass to Larry Pinkert through the arms of a wide receiver.
Yeah, he could lift a Mack truck, it looks like. DJ Shockley on the sideline with a special guest for us now. Who you got, DJ?
Starting up further ahead than we were a year before.
Now, the big position obviously is at right guard, and all the talk is about right guard. You guys have had a couple guys, Schweitzer.
Position that needed, when the play needed to be made. And then it takes all 11 guys every play to really be successful. So our wide receivers will be blocking really well.
See if he can
Delay
really
game. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
about Alex Mack. He's talking about, you know, they do the things the right way. Jake Matthews raves about the example that man sets. Alex Mack, never taking a play off. They watch him on film.
Out of the University of Pennsylvania. A guy who could keep up on the SATs with Coy Wire.
No, he's gotten me beat. Etiquette. Plays on the team, gets noticed by the Falcons, picked him up as a free agent. Been on quite the journey. Huge, huge man. This should be a pass. Tight ends heavy on his hands, he should be releasing for a route. There he goes.
And it goes right through the hands of Alex Gray.
Wide open right now under these bright lights. That rugby's no joke.
Pressure coming. Torgerson, good job in the pocket, gets rid of it. And a good catch by Griswold down the sideline. Griswold has one touchdown, and he gets caught at the 25.
That went up on the poster.
A bootleg. Throws. Doble can't pull it down.
I mean, he's out there. He's smart, does it all.
Toss to Presley. Presley bounced it outside. Flag is thrown.
Preseason and the
Holding. Offense number 17. 10-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Down in 19 here for Atlanta. Torgerson. Incomplete, looking for Reggie Davis.
is in his fourth preseason game, fourth quarter. Why not?
Torgerson.
Why settle for three?
He's not going to settle for three. Goes up top. This one's tipped and it's intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone. Second down and 9. Good patience on the run by Jonathan Grimes to get the first down. Grimes taken down. Our associate director Casey Carter, graphics coordinator Ken Dunlap, our tech manager David Husney, and our production manager Sandra Doerr. This has been
personal foul, illegal chop block, number 62 and number 61 of the offense. 15-yard penalty, remains third down.
fourth down right now. They're going to punt after a penalty. And they punt from the goal line. Marvin Hall from the 39-yard line. The Falcons will have 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
All indications of the new coordinators on each side of the ball are fitting well here in their new roles for this team. So that's a positive as well. But the starters, they look game ready out there throughout this preseason thus far.
Torgerson right through the hands of Kelvin Taylor. 3rd and 13 coming up.
You can bet once this big cut down comes from 90 to 53 players here on Saturday at 4 p.m., there's going to be a lot of free agents out there that they can look at to bring in and help fortify the depth on the offensive line. 13 to keep the game alive.
Pressure coming. They bring everybody and they sack Alex Torgerson. They'll keep it on the ground with Tim Cook. And the timeout taken by Atlanta. That's the final timeout of the game for the Falcons.
That Super Bowl loss, that's what everyone wants to know, right? What's the makeup? What's the character of this team?
Cook with a forward progress gets the first down. 1st and 10 from the 17 for Jacksonville. Cook tackled from behind by Tanella Tupou.
That short-term memory, right? The guy's not thinking about the past and they're all in. And what I love, though, is what Quinn to build off that momentum that was started last year.
So the preseason will come to a close. The Falcons will go winless, 0-4 in the preseason. And people might say, well, what does that mean for the regular season? I don't put much stock in a win-loss record for the preseason. What you want to find out, did you come out of it healthy? The answer, Yes, you did. Your stars are all healthy. Matt Ryan's going to be good. Julio Jones is good. Devontae Freeman is good. Your defense looks better.